Hey guys, it's Ari. So this is just me following up about my gender therapy appointment. Um, I'm seeing Dr. Nancy Moonstarr in the Annapolis area of Maryland, and I'm kind of obsessed with her. She's kind of perfect. So I asked her about like the gender thing, and she was like, "While I do have a specialty in gender, my real goal is to help you be the best you that you could be." So we just talked about like my past and like trauma that I've been through and like self-esteem and spirituality and like my family, like like a getting to know you kind of session. And basically just like the more we talk, the more I realize that it's like a really good fit. Like if you are kind of not so much laid back, but like just for example, like we talked about spirituality a lot, and that was really cool. We have a lot of the same ideas with spirituality and like beliefs, so that was really nice. But she's just a really cool person. She's willing to laugh with you. Like she's not like all business all the time, so that's really cool. Um, and it was just we talked a lot about just me as a person, not so much just about gender, which I thought was kind of weird at first, but then I realized that like she has to get to know me before she can like recommend anything or like help me work through anything. So it was fine. Um, at the end of the session, I was like, she asked me if I had any questions, and I was like, just a rough estimate of how long you think moving forward on like testosterone and medical transition would take. And she was like, well, I have to get to know you. So that could take anywhere between like 3 to 5 months or like 2 to 3 years. But if you're like really set on doing this, go ahead and start looking for an endocrinologist now and just, find somebody that you trust, somebody that's close, like in the area. And there are a couple endocrinologists that are trans friendly in the Annapolis area. There's a couple in Baltimore, but that's like almost an hour away, so it's kind of impractical. But there is somebody in like the Annapolis area, same zip code that I'm in. Um, so that was pretty cool, and I'm probably gonna call their office or like email them or something. Um, but yeah, she was like, just start looking for an endocrinologist now because that's gonna take a while to set up. Um, we can talk about getting blood work done or that kind of thing. But right now, I'm really just focused on getting to know you as a person, so we can work together, not just with the gender thing, but to make you the best you can be. So, that was pretty cool. I like that. Um, she really focuses a lot on like self-esteem, which I thought was kind of novelty for me. I've had one therapist in the past, and we didn't really get along all that well, but she was in my hometown, so it was easy. And really, all she wanted to talk about was my family issues. But Dr. Moonstar is, she's willing to laugh with you. She'll make jokes. She's awesome. She's great. It's a really laid back setting too. It's in like the living room of what I think is her house, although it might be just where she sees clients. Um, really comfy chairs. They're like big and white and plushy, and it's great. Um, and when you first meet with her, she gives you this little booklet that her sister wrote, and it's all about self-esteem and like evaluating your own self-esteem and stuff like that. And in it, there's a questionnaire, and Dr. Moonstar is really big on like giving homework between sessions so that you like stay invested in like making progress. And my first homework assignment was doing that self-esteem questionnaire, and it was just really interesting. There are 25 questions, and you rate each thing on how much it relates to you from 0 to 4. And 2 is like, I think and feel like this 50% of the time. 4 is all the time. and 0 is never. 2 is I don't usually feel like this, and then 1 is I almost never feel like this, and then 3 is I almost always feel like this. And it was just really interesting to see, like, most of my answers came out as 2s or 3s. Every now and again there was a 1, and I had like 2 4s, which was really surprising to me, because I don't consider myself having very good self-esteem, but it means that I'm making progress. And that was something that we talked about a lot. Just, I talked about, I'm a recovering alcoholic and drug addict, and so a big principle in the program is just talking about, like, claiming progress, because no one's perfect. And the fact that her big thing is progress and my big thing is progress just really gels together very well. But yeah, it was really laid back. I got there a little bit late because it was in a residential area and I got kind of lost. But I really recommend her. I think she's sweet. Yeah. So that was my first gender therapy appointment. I'm seeing her again next Tuesday. And I'm just really excited to see where this goes. I'm making moves to be who I am. So, yeah. Alright. Bye.